Well, our room is on the 26th floor of the Westin Copley Plaza Hotel. I am looking directly at the finish line. The entire area around the finish line, including the entrance and exit to our hotel, is a crime scene. I finished the race approximately 1 hour before the explosions. I had met my family. We'd walked back to the hotel and gotten to our room and were making plans to eat lunch when we heard two very loud explosions. We turned on the local media, and there was concern of other devices in the area, and a third explosion was reported, so we immediately left everything in our room and left the hotel and walked away from here as fast as we could. There were several nice Boston residents that directed us to an area about 1.5 miles away where we go eat something safely and watch television and see how things were going to play out. The governor of Massachusetts gave the press conference at about 4:30 from our hotel and told the guests of the hotel to return to their hotels where they would be locked in for the evening.
And that's for all the hotels in that area. He was saying everybody come back to your hotels in plural?
Right. Well, with two exceptions. There were two hotels that had been evacuated, the Fairmont Copley Plaza Hotel, which is directly across the street from our hotel, and the Mandarin Hotel, which is on Boylston Street where the race finishes. I don't know what the plans are for those guests to return to the hotels, but this facility here where we are staying is connected. It's a mall connected by 3 hotels: a Westin, a Marriott, and a Sheraton, and also a Hilton too, actually. And those people are escorted back in through security. I mean, there are police officers walking the halls, the lobby of our hotel with machine guns and dogs, and it's quite concerning. But I mean, we have nowhere else to go, Teresa, because there are no cabs that are permitted near this hotel. I'm confident that if the governor of Massachusetts gave a press conference from our hotel that it's been thoroughly checked out, that we are not leaving. But you know, that's secondary. My thoughts and prayers go to the injured people and the families of the deceased. This is a day of celebration for myself and 27,000 other runners that has turned into a terrible tragedy on Patriots Day in Boston, which is usually the biggest celebration day of the year in this city.
You know, you said you've run it 4 different times. Did you notice security being any different this time?
No, I mean, there is always a lot of security in downtown Boston each time I've run this event. The Boston Red Sox are playing at the same time as the marathon, 1 mile from the finish line of the Boston Marathon. It's Patriots Day. People are not working. All the bars and restaurants are full. But they've always had a high degree of security for this event, and local media has reported that the local reporters don't recall ever a time that there was ever a bomb scare or any concern associated with this event. It's just the most, pleasant activity that you can imagine historically until today in this terrible tragedy. And, many people were injured, and there could have been a lot more. I mean, this bomb exploded directly across the street from the grandstands at the finish line. In fact, we went and took photographs at the finish line about this time last evening after we ate dinner. And 24 hours later, it's a crime scene.
Now, the picture I saw on Facebook was you, I'm guessing your wife and son, and you had something draped around you. Was that after the race today?
Yes, we had just returned to the hotel, and each runner that finishes the marathon is given a blanket to put over your shoulders, because once you stop running, you get cold very fast. And I had my marathon finishing medal on, and we were, taking a family picture, and life was great. And we wanted all of our friends and family to see the photograph of the marathon. And then, an hour later, this tragedy is unfolding, right under our hotel room.